Hello, and welcome to Woohoo English with Nikki Woo. Today, we're going to be talking about a not-so-spooky Halloween. Okay, this is Halloween. Halloween is a wonderful holiday that we celebrate here in the United States in October, so we're going to talk about what we do at Halloween. And I want to say, look how cute this little cat is. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. These are some of the vocabulary words that we're going to see in our session today. The first word here is spooky. Spooky. Yes, that's something that's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. The next word we have is costume. Costume. Those are clothes or makeup that make you look like someone or something else. Okay, my kids love to put on costumes and to play with costumes and face paint. I'll say makeup and face paint. Okay, they make you look like somebody else. Okay, so that's great. Costumes can be very fun to wear and to play with. Okay, excellent, very good. Okay, the next word we have here is carve. Carve. Okay, and to carve is to cut, right? Especially to form shapes or to sculpt, right? We can sculpt with clay or Play-Doh. Okay, we can sculpt with clay or Play-Doh. Wonderful. That's a very fun activity to do. That is the word carve. You have to use a knife to carve something. Okay. The next word we have is monster. Monster. A monster is a spooky, make-believe, or pretend. Right? It's not real, but it's a spooky or scary creature. Right? Monsters aren't real, but they can be a little bit scary. And the next word we have there is haunted. Haunted. If a place is haunted, that is a place that ghosts live. Right? Ghosts or monsters could live there. Okay? I just noticed an error here. Let me exit this out here. There should be no apostrophe there. That should just be an S. A place that ghosts live. Okay, and the last word is cemetery. Cemetery. Right? That's where people are buried after they die. Right? After we die, we are buried in a cemetery. Okay? So great, let's keep going. So first slide is Happy Halloween. Right? Halloween is a holiday we celebrate in America, where I live, on October 31st. Every year we celebrate it on the last day of October. Halloween is a spooky, there's our vocabulary word again, right? Creepy, scary, right? Spooky means creepy or scary, a little bit. Not too bad, just a little bit. It's a spooky holiday that children love. My children love Halloween. It's their favorite holiday. Okay? So great. So first here is trick or treat. Trick or treat. Children will dress up in costumes. These are my sons. These are my children dressed up in costumes here. Right? To go trick or treating. They go door to door saying, trick or treat, to collect candy or other treats. Candy is very sweet. Oh, I love to eat candy, but you have to be careful. If you eat too much, it might make you sick. It could make your tummy hurt. Your tummy is your belly. It could hurt your belly. Okay, they keep their candy in bags or pails. My kids have 2 pails. 1, 2 orange pumpkin pails, right? This pail looks like a jack-o'-lantern. A jack-o'-lantern. And we say, what is a jack-o'-lantern? Right? A jack-o'-lantern is a pumpkin. And again, I made a mistake there. Let's type this out. Pumpkin, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. All right? A jack-o'-lantern is a pumpkin with a carved face. Okay, there's our other vocabulary. Carve, to carve, right? A carved face. So you must be careful. You must be careful carving pumpkins, as you will need to use a very sharp knife. Okay, you could cut yourself, so be careful. But this jack-o'-lantern here, he looks very happy, doesn't he? Again, some jack-o'-lanterns can look a little scary, but this is a happy jack-o'-lantern. Right? Can we look here? What shape are his eyes? Do we know? Say his eyes are shaped like triangles. What about his nose? His nose is a triangle too. Right? So altogether, how many triangles do we see here? I see 1, 2, 3. 3 triangles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wonderful. Let's keep going. Painting pumpkins. This is a good option too. If you don't want to accidentally cut yourself, you might want to paint a pumpkin instead. Look at these pumpkins. They are painted. Right? They have painted faces. These pumpkins have silly painted faces. They're not too spooky either. They're a little bit silly. Okay? Have you ever painted a pumpkin? You can let me know in the comments. Have you ever painted or carved a pumpkin? I want to hear what you carved or painted. Okay, let's talk about some spooky creatures we might see. You might see some spooky creatures on Halloween. We call these monsters. Yes, these are monsters. Here's a Frankenstein. Right? This is a vampire. And a mummy. Right? But don't be too scared. Again, they're just make-believe. They're not real. Underneath all the makeup and the costumes, it's just a person like you or me. It's just fake. It's make-believe. Okay, great. So how about visiting some spooky places on Halloween? Right? If you don't feel too scared, you could visit a haunted house on Halloween. Haunted houses are homes where people say they have seen ghosts. And look at this haunted house. It is very dark. There are a few lights on up here. And there are bats. Bats flying out of the top of the house. And also lightning striking there. So I will write that out for you. Bats. Bats are here. And over here is lightning. Lightning. Ooh, kind of scary looking. Keep going. So ghosts. What are ghosts? Ghosts go ooh and bump in the night. Right here you can see a ghost here. Do you know if you need a quick costume, a ghost can't be beat. They're the best. All you need is to cut eyes into a white bed sheet. You see this here? It looks like a bed sheet. You cut little eyes and maybe a mouth. You look just like a ghost. Right? Ghost. This ghost is going ooh by the gravestone. This is a gravestone. You can find those in the cemeteries, right? Where you bury people, where people are buried after they die. That's a gravestone. Okay? So what do you think? Now that you know a little bit about Halloween, what do you think that you'd like to be for Halloween? You can leave a comment. I'll try to reply to it. Let's practice making some sentences for me with that. Tell me what you would like to be. Tell me what kind of pumpkins you would like to carve or to paint. This boy here decided to be a skeleton, right? He is a skeleton in a cemetery. We see some more gravestones down here, right? There's 1, 2, 3 gravestones. Okay, let's go through some practice sentences together before we finish. So the first one is, I would like to go trick-or-treating. I want to wear a ghost costume. Right? I wouldn't like to go to a haunted house. I don't want to see a ghost. And the third one is, I want to carve a happy jack-o'-lantern. So tell me what you think. Okay, let me know. So happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for joining me. If you could, like and subscribe. That really helps. And I will talk to you next time. All right, bye-bye.